is Sundar Raman Krishnamurthy, and so I'm presenting this research work, which is a combined work from myself and Dr. Benny Raphael from Prospective Center of Excellence, Building Technology and Construction Management Division, Department of Civil Engineering, IIT Madras. I take this opportunity to thank IARC and ISARC for giving this platform for presenting our work. The topic that I'm presenting today is a case-based reasoning approach for selecting appropriate construction automation method. As all of us are aware, automation has been there in construction industry for decades together, and it has been widely in use, more so in the case of large-scale constructions. And over the period of time, automation has evolved in order to sophisticatedly do small activities and basic elementary tasks. However, it still remains a challenge as to how do we implement these, automation in the to a wider scale into the industry. This is still something that we need to address, and this becomes all the more relevant looking at the housing crisis and the growing urban population. So, in this context, we have the aim of this research, which is to identify the right level of automation for construction projects. Now, how do we do that? We need to find and evaluate different options and of processes that involve various tools and techniques, and how do we combine them and identify the right solutions. And this involves a decision-making process, and that is based on time-cost trade-off. There are different levels of automation, and popularly testified, based on a lot of study over the past decade and even more, discrete event simulation has been found to be very useful in identifying the construction processes. And when we look at them, various simulation tools have been evolved over a period of time, starting from way back in 1971 to 2008, and still things are evolving. But one thing that remains in common in all of these DES tools is that all these tools are based on static process approaches. Now, what do we mean by static process? So when we look at an overall construction process, it is broken down into small fragments, and then this entire process is modeled completely. And then in order to run a different process simulation, we need to remodel as a second option of the entire process and verify them. And this is something what we call as the static process approach. So we do not have the possibility of exploring multiple sub-processes simultaneously. Now here I'm showing a small example where we are lifting an object or resources from a lower level to a higher level. And this particular sub-activity can be done through various possibilities. For example, this can be executed using a hoist lift or a scissor lift or a crane or a chain pulley, or it can be done manually. And all these possibilities, in order to show in a model, current tools, we have to model the whole thing separately and and we cannot simultaneously assess them in the very same model. And this is what is a big gap in the current DES simulation. So what we are addressing now is what is called as the combinatorial optimization problem, which the current simulation methodologies are not able to handle. So the research challenge that we are looking at here in this work is how do we represent processes which are non-static with different options at the various levels of decomposition. And so when we look at this challenge, it is addressed by adapting a concept which is quite strongly used in computer science domain, which is called compositional modeling. And this has not been used in construction management. So this is from Falkenhayn and Forbes. And so we are adapting that in construction management. And based on that, we have evolved this methodology called compositional modeling driven case-based reasoning methodology for discrete event simulation of construction process. How does this methodology work? So whenever we have a new process case problem, so it goes through a search and exploration approach, wherein case base of previous processes are there in a container, and there are other knowledge containers as well. And then these models are searched and looked for different solutions, and model compositions are developed, and we look for improved cases through discrete event simulation. And this exploration keeps on going on, and we look for a base case and compare that with the best and the worst case scenarios. And based on iterations, we arrive at the most optimal solutions, and the simulator or the decision maker decides on the approved process with productivity improvement. So this is the overall methodology, the schema of the compositional modeling driven case-based reasoning methodology. So when we look at this, this involves breaking down of the overall building construction process into sub-processes up to the elementary tasks. The basic elementary tasks are called terbligs, and terbligs are something that have been widely used in manufacturing sector, and it is mainly used for motion recognition of people to optimize labor and so. Now it is gaining attention in the construction sector, and we are using terbligs for automation in construction in this research. So terbligs involves a list of basic activities which are shown here. And then when we talk about combinatorial problem, what we refer is that the sub-processes can be executed in different ways. So it could be a simple sub-process or a group of combinations of different processes. So this is a schematic representation of multiple activity cases. Now, let me just explain this through a small example for this methodology. We are considering an RCC frame construction where the entire RCC frame construction process for a residential building is broken down up to the basic elementary task, and each of these tasks have multiple cases. Now, for example, so this is the work breakdown structure, and when we look at them, for example, we have cutting the main reinforcement, steel reinforcement to measured size. We have multiple cases. We have cutting through manual cutting rebar with handheld prior of type 1 and type 2. Then we have electromechanical cutter and so on. And all of them are documented in the terblig into fundamental activity level in the form of seconds. And since the overall RCC construction framework is quite voluminous in size, for today's presentation, I'm explaining it through one fragment of it, that is RCC column, and the details of the column are mentioned here along with the assumptions. Now, the entire work breakdown structure is listed here, which is represented in XML format, and all of them are documented in Excel through the terbligs. So each of these process fragment has multiple case solutions. So you can see that there are n number of solutions, n number of process fragments which are demonstrated here. These are all simulation cases. And based on these cases, an entire case library is generated in the XML coding. How do we generate this model? So this is a sample of model generation wherein the number of simulations are mentioned here, the overall resources that are used, the laborers, the helpers, and the tools and devices, and the various activities. When we expand each of these activities, for example, so you can see one lifting activity, and all these activities are expanded in terms of the elementary task, that is terbligs, which I just mentioned before, and it is expanded in terms of seconds. And all of them are connected in terms of inheritance relationship. So for example, there is an overall relationship of lifting the rebar from uncut rebar stack to the cutting platform. And there are different cases, which I mentioned previously. So all these cases are mentioned on the left side and the parent is on the right side. Similarly for cutting and shifting. So this inheritance relationship is an important part of this work. Moving on. So when we run the simulation, we have developed an in-house simulation tool because the current tools do not address the non-static simulation process. So this is AutoDES construction automation simulation. We run the case-based reasoning, and we take all the cases from the library. And when we run the simulation, this is the output that is generated. You can see all the terbligs that are coded in XML are showcased here. The starting time, the ending time, and the duration. The resources are mentioned at the bottom. And now we can adapt these cases. We select one of the case and run the adapt case. You can see that a new adapted case is mentioned at the bottom. And when we run the simulation of the new adapted case, it considers a combination from the previous cases. For example, here you can see that this is based on type 1. However, it is also taking portions of type 2. So it is an adaptation from the previous case library. Now, based on this, what is possible is when a new project is introduced and when we run the simulation, we can actually adapt the new project, which can take into account all the other cases. We can see here that the new project adaptation takes the cases from the directory and runs a new solution, of the overall construction process. So effectively what happens is the solution regenerates an overall work breakdown structure in such a way that it has an optimization of the right level of automated construction process. So the results, what we found in the study is that we were able to identify the best processes for RCC construction, considering the time. The budget part is not explained here. It needs some more, expansion and validation. So, so the focus here is primarily on time. The procedure involved is based on search and exploration of activities. And we noticed that the millions of solutions are possible based on combinations. For example, when we look at the transporting of main reinforcement and stocking from stockyard to cutting yard, we find the different cases with the least and most duration, similarly for cutting and rebar bending. And also, through the combinatorial possibilities, we are able to look at the least time, most time consuming, and optimal time consuming. And so here, for the sake of simplicity of the problem, we are ignoring the curing and the form work. And however, when the work is expanded, we'll take it into account. So in all the cases, we are combining the manual, mechanical, and electromechanical. And through this, we were able to identify the level of automation. So in summary, this study introduced a compositional modeling driven case-based reasoning methodology, and through which we are able to improve the project performance and identifying the optimal level of automation in construction process. And this is illustrated through an RCC construction project. And in this, different tools and techniques are applied. And the cases that we represent involve breaking down the construction process to elementary tasks at the level of thermalics. And these are demonstrated that multiple approaches of combinations are possible. So in conclusion, this study demonstrates that large number of processes are able to be generated simultaneously in a simulation tool in order to analyze the best processes and arrive at the right level of automation. And this can significantly influence in the cost saving and time saving in the overall construction project. And so this present study showcases process simulation tool that can be used for the construction project, and it can reflect in the stakeholders value increasing. In terms of contribution, so there is a development of a new framework which is based on CBR for predicting project performance. And through this, we are able to identify the optimal automation that can be implemented in project process. These are some acknowledgements related to this research work. Thank you for your time.